One day, the Council of Eight were meeting around a sacred fire. They were wanting some guidance in a certain area of their lives, and the sacred fire was going to give them this insight that they desired. Sarah stepped forward in the group and asked, "What are thy gifts for giving to the world?" And the Spirit showed her the magician card and said, "Ah, Sarah, you are the channeler. You have great desires, and you're able to channel the Spirit and bring it down into physical form and create desires in people. And you have all the tools you need of the trade. There's nothing more for you to do except allow this energy to flow through you." And at that point, Marlene stepped forward. And the group bowed down as she was the high priestess. And the elders came forward and said, "Marlene, this is a full moon. The energy is always more powerful on the full moon. And the answers come in the forms of water. And listen to the water and the signs at night. For you shall be given a magical formula to guide you on your path and your journey. And the signs will be all around you. Particularly remember that the wild dog nature in the tame dog turns around and offers great insights. So welcome to the temple." And Marlene has great intuition, and the flames around her are going to increase her visions in her dreams. And Marlene stepped away, and Jody stepped forward and said, "What gifts do I have to offer the circle on this magical night?" And the circle said, "Jody, you have the gift of bringing people together, even bald people, people with very little hair. Kneel down, and there are keys that are being given in the kingdom for you to access information. And this information will come in the most unusual forms. For although the high priest guards the temple of the knowledge, you're being given the keys to enter and receive all that is divinely yours. You also are being given the ability to speak in front of large groups." And at that point, Angela stepped forward. Angela knew the gifts that she had to bring to the table. She just wanted to know what her role was. And the Great Spirit said to her, "You shall meditate, and you shall look at stained glass windows, for in the illusion of the light forming in the windows, you'll see patterns, and these patterns will give you signs. And it is a step-by-step process how information is translated. So in your silence is where your answers shall come, and in non-doing will create the most movement." And at that point, Missy rose out and said, "I have something to say to this group." And the group all turned and looked at Missy. And she said, "There is a great king who lives beyond this kingdom, and he shares his wisdom with those who are qualified and ready to receive it. And he bears the symbol of the chalice, for that is the vessel of receiving. And he has the symbol of the fish, although it is not the fish that we are used to seeing." And the group said, "Tell us more." And she offered that we must hurry, for time is of the essence. And there is a great turbulence coming in the world, and we have to use quickness of decision and speed, or the opportunities that are opening up in the energies will pass. Lindsay and Kelly came forward together. As they both entered the sacred circle at exactly the same minute, and the elders were unable to decide which one of them, so they brought them together as a twin energy. And they stepped forward, and the messages began to flow, and Lindsay said, "I have no idea what I bring to this group. I have been withdrawn lately, but I know that my swords are ready, and I will be able to fight if the fight is necessary." And the full moon appeared to be a waxing moon, which they all knew was an illusion. And Kelly stepped forward, and she said, "Lindsay, You have the balance of the sword of justice coming behind you. You are a truth seeker, just as I. This is why we come together in a twin flame with the number 11. For the number 11 is the sacred key to getting behind the veil to the truth. And the truth is what will cause all of us to eternally shift and be able to change the world. And as the sacred group packed their bags, they didn't have to pack them literally, for they were going on a journey inside themselves. And on that journey, they would discover that sometimes the challenges in life are actually the opportunities. It just, you have to change your perception. And it's all in nurturing the awareness in every aspect of your life. And so this group was blessed by the unseen world and the angelic forms, and they were given messages to follow their heart, and their hearts would lead them on the right path.